We're going to read the story called Earthquakes. This book is a nonfiction book. Nonfiction means that it is real. I'm going to read the story to you, and then I'm going to ask you some questions, and you'll need to answer them on your Google Slides. Earthquakes. This is a chapter book. We're only going to focus on the first part. In the chapter book, you will see a table of contents. The table of contents tells you where you need to go to find certain information. So if you want to learn about earthquakes, you would go to chapter 1 on page 2. If you want to know about what causes an earthquake, so something makes the earthquake happen, so you'd go to page 8. Down here we have glaciers. If you wanted to reread about glaciers, you'd go to page 16. So the table of contents tells us where we need to go in order to find information that we want to learn. Chapter 1, Earthquakes. Imagine this. You are sitting at home. It is a nice day. Then the house shakes. Dishes rattle. A hanging lamp sways. What is happening? You are not sure. It could be an earthquake. Right here is a caption. It says a serious earthquake struck San Francisco, California in 1989. And this is the damage that happened. The earth shook for a little bit, and then afterwards buildings had to fall. And here are some firemen on the ground. Sometimes they have to be there because fires are started from the buildings falling down. China was hit hard by an earthquake in 2010. And here is a picture of the building. Strong earthquakes are big news, but there were earthquakes a long time ago too. People did not know much about them. They did not understand earthquakes. We know more about earthquakes now. There was an earthquake in Virginia during the summer of 2011. Many people living on the East Coast felt it. Actually, the funny thing is I was actually in school during that time, and I was sitting in the lunchroom, and we felt it in the lunchroom. Even though Virginia's all the way down here and Reading, Pennsylvania is up here, we felt it. We felt it for about, I'd say, 10 to 20 seconds. It was pretty cool. The map shows the effects of the 2011 earthquake. So all of those red circles, that means that's how many people could feel the earthquake happening, all the way up to Canada. It's a different country. A strong earthquake hit Japan in March 2011. Japan's main island moved 8 feet. This earthquake even moved Earth on its axis. That means that the way the Earth is tilted, it moved a little bit. There are many earthquakes in Japan. Japan is on the Ring of Fire. That's where a lot of earthquakes can happen. Where Hawaii is, and even California, they have a lot of earthquakes too, because of where they're located. Earthquakes happen most often near places called fault lines. Fault lines are deep cracks in the ground. There is an active volcano in California, and it is called the San Andreas Fault, right here. That's what it looks like. And when those two sides rub together, that is an earthquake. This is the Mississippi River. Earthquakes can affect large areas of land. This happened near the Mississippi River in 1811 and 1812. Big earthquakes hit the area, and they created huge waves in the river and the landslide on hills. The land moved up and down. Steep cracks opened up on the ground. And you can see that's what it looks like now. What causes an earthquake? Earth's surface has strange properties. It seems like one solid piece, but its crust is actually made of broken pieces, and they're called plates. Remember, we talked about the plates, and they move very slowly, and then when they rub against each other, then the ground will move and cause an earthquake. I'm going to stop right here. You're going to watch the next video to see how you're going to do your work.